It takes a lot of powers committed to you by God for you to be able to stand in the presence. Not every being in heaven can stand in the presence. When you go to the throne room, the creatures that are in close proximity with God are called elders. They are not elders because of time. There's no time there. So what he's talking about is not age oriented. Where they are called elders because they have ability to interact in realms of light. The places where they can stand, not every creature can come there. Because it takes powers to stand in the presence. It takes enormous powers. So the creatures that stand in the presence, God bestows powers on them. And so apart from the elders, there are also those who are called the four beasts or the four living creatures. So these beings are beings of mysteries. When you look upon them, the Bible said they had four faces. The face of a lion, the face of an eagle, the face of an ox, and the face of a man. All of these things represent dimensions. So it takes 4 dimensions for these beings to be able to stand in the presence. Because there is a dimension of God that appears. The ox can't withstand it. So they will switch to the eagle. Those are the secrets of God. There's a dimension of God that will appear. The eagle can't behold. So they will switch to the lion. There's a dimension of God that appears. The lion can't behold. They switch to the man. So for those beings to be able to stand, they needed 4 faces so that they can interact in a measure with glory. And apart from those creatures, there are other beings called principalities and powers. It is among them that you'll find those who command the angelic quadrant. And so you have amongst them archangels. Some of them are warriors. Some of them are keepers of secrets. And one of those archangels is called Gabriel. And when Gabriel appeared to Zacharias, he made a statement that almost confounded my theology. When Zacharias doubted him, Gabriel did not consult God. Gabriel passed a judgment. And the reason Gabriel had authority to pass judgment is that I am Gabriel that standeth in the presence of God. So it takes powers, it takes authority to stand in the presence of God. And so one of the princes that had the privilege of standing in the presence of God decided to rebel. And when he rebelled, he came down with 1/3 of the angels. Those are the beings that are battling with you and I. And so when we talk about warfare, it's not a joke. You are dealing with a creature that was walked in the presence of God. He knows the elders. He knows the 4 beasts. He knows the archangels. He was himself an archangel. And because he was doing business in the presence, he knows that Elohim has no weakness.